What is going on, gang? Today's motivation is a post that I see quite often in either Facebook or Reddit, or a lot of people just got rowers. They're, chewing through the usual distances and times that would be rankable pieces, meaning that you could go into your logbook, and if you don't have one, we'll show you there. A logbook is a totally free account. Concept2 allows people to just log their meters, and once you log those workouts, there are certain distances and certain times that are they call rankable, and when you look at those in the logbook, which we'll see in a second, there's actually a rank button. But taking a look at this question right here, I've hidden the gentleman's name, but this is an example of what I see all the time, where people see that 500 meters, 1,000 meters, 2,000 meters, 5K, 10K, half marathon are all pieces that you can rank and compare to the world. This person used just row for a piece that he wanted to rank and look at. You can't do that, unfortunately. So just row is a very easy option for people to just get moving. Great for warm-ups, great for a lot of things. When it comes to rankable pieces, just avoid just row. If you look at your logbook setting here, you're going to log in and you're going to go right to where you can look at your workouts. You'll see here that I've ranked this 5,000 meter SkiErg piece that I'm doing for Tour de Ski, which is one of the challenges that's going on right now for Concept2. You'll see here that a lot of times I'll pull a 500 meter as a warm-up, and warm up, do some power 10s, power 20s, depends on the piece that I'm about to do next. A lot of times I do 30 minutes on the bike in the morning just to get some meters in and get the body warmed up and get the brain going. So all of these are examples of rankable pieces. So if you go to history, you'll see all your seasons. You can, of course, view the season, download some information about it. But at the bottom here, you'll see lifetime bests, and these are all of the things that I have ranked. And then if I wanted to see unranked pieces, I could even look at that. So that means that I did a rankable piece, but I didn't hit the rank button, probably because it was a warm-up or it was, a light workout, and I wasn't trying to do my best score there. History is a great section to see your overall meters and a breakout of all your ERGs if you have access to multiple ERGs. So if you go to rankings, I wanted to really just highlight and maybe make these even bigger, these rules and regulations. So if you're serious about ranking some of these things and you really want to do your best, understanding the rules is very important. Who knows, you may break the current world record, and if you violate any of these rules, and we won't hit all of them, all that work could be invalid. The one that people get tripped up the most. So as you can see here, it must be a single distance or time pieces, no intervals. So I've seen it both ways actually, where people do just row, or they set up, say for 5,000 meters, they set up 5 1,000 meter intervals to equal 5,000 meters. Well, you can't do that when you're ranking a piece. Great for training. When you're ranking a piece, you just can't do that. So knowing these rules will definitely help you understand what is allowed and not allowed. And as you know, with the BikeErg, you can change out the handlebars, you can change out the pedals, you can change out the seats. So I see here that it does call out some of that stuff. So if you're not sure what's allowed, especially as it relates to the BikeErg, that seems to be the one that is most changeable, I would think. Yeah, so check these out. I don't want anybody to do a hair on fire world record breaking time and then realize they violated one of these rules and it's all for naught. The next thing is ranked workouts. So we'll go over there, and that is where you can take a look at several things in regards to your own ranked workout. So let's knock that down a little bit. So by default, it shows the current season. So in this season is when I actually had all 3 ERGs available to me. So if you look at this, I wanted to call out a couple of things here. You see these verified no. That means that my app probably disconnected and I just typed it in. So I went to the logbook and I did a manual entry into the logbook, and I did not go through the process of getting a verification code. On the monitor, once you do a workout that is rankable, you can go into the history of that workout and get the verification code, and I'll show you how to do that just in case you run into a PM3 monitor, or say a PM4 monitor that doesn't connect to your app and you don't have the corresponding cable needed to do so, or say your app disconnects, like what happened to me on some earlier firmware versions. And even though I wasn't stopping the time trial, especially if it was something long, I just had to go punch it in manually. Not a big deal, but something to just be aware of, that you may have to do that. In regards to that verification code, there is a link on Concept2.com where you can go take a look at the procedure to do that. I'll show you. These instructions aren't really good. I rarely see something say use the 4th grade button versus say the D button. So anyway, I'll show you that live. All right, next let's talk about ErgZone. Here's a way to make these things really easy. All right, so go into ErgZone. It's a free app. You use your Concept2 logbook to log in. Once you get started, one thing to note is they publish the Concept2 workouts of the day, which you should sign up for. Again, that's free. They come at 2 a.m. East Coast time every day for any erg that you have and that you sign up for. And they go ahead and have these in ErgZone, so you can crank these up every day. They're automatically published. But whenever I am ready to do a time trial, I go to ErgZone and I search on time trial. It is case sensitive, so it's lowercase t time and lowercase t trial, and then all of them come up. And then once you get all of them up here, you just go pick the one you want for the erg you want. So all of them show up. ErgZone will program it properly, just like Concept2 wants it programmed to be a rankable piece. So if you go this route and you program it the way Concept2 publishes it, you're in good shape. All right, gang, we're going to show you a couple of options here for getting to ranked workouts. First and easy one is select workout, standard list, and this is the rower, of course. But you got your 2K, 5K, 10K, your 30 minutes right there. Now, a not rankable piece would be the 500 meter with a 1 minute rest. Then you go to your custom list. Your marathon would be rankable, anything else would not. If you take a look at some of your old records, memory, I usually go list by date and dig down into something that would be rankable, like 1 minute. Do this, and then you hit this again, A, B, C, D, E, this being your D button. You'll see this verification code that you can write down, take a picture of, whatever works. So you take that code, hard to see there, you take that code, and when you enter in your entry manually into the logbook, you would enter that code, and that would help you verify the workout if you could not upload it electronically. So I wanted to show you those couple of things real quick in the garage. And that is it. All right, team, I hope you have a better understanding of rankable pieces. That way, the next time you go to do a time trial or something that you would like to compare to other people around the world, you have something that you can rank in the Concept2 logbook, and you don't make a mistake and have to redo that workout or that time trial. I hope you enjoyed the video. I have other videos on elements of the Concept2 logbook as well as rowing and other tips. So please subscribe to the channel and think about liking this video. And I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.